So the topic of today's video is all about appreciating and being grateful for things. And the one thing I'm grateful for in this world is my view. Let me show you guys. Every day around this time, I come look at this view and take a moment to be grateful for everything in this world. When I mean everything, I mean even the littlest things in the world. This is my moment where I literally am grateful for everything that I've been blessed with. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about gratitude, and you guessed it, it is another off the dome, one take type video. And I've been seeing YouTube, man, you guys love these one take type videos. Like, you know, it might not get as much views, but I can see that the reaction, you know, the people's feedback to it, they love when I actually just talk about something that's on my mind. And today I wanted to talk about gratitude. I wanted to talk about why it is so important, how it changed my life. And this is the second time of me making the video. The first time I kind of got a little bit emotional. So I thought, you know what, let me make a new video, get my point across a little bit better, not get distracted. But yeah, let's start talking about gratitude. And when we first talk about gratitude, I gotta, point out how much we don't talk about gratitude, not only in today's school system, but just how kids are raised. As I've realized that I only, really internalized this concept of gratitude very, very recently. It wasn't even that long. And overall, in school, I think they should do a better job teaching kids about gratitude. Parents should actually go ahead and teach their kids a little bit more about gratitude. As if you look around, man, there's a lot of ungrateful people out there. There's a lot of people that just complain, that don't do anything but complain. And I hate these type of people, Recently, I've been seeing, I've been on Twitter, or I've been seeing these posts of people complaining about rich people donating. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean you donating $30 is the same thing as them donating $1 million? No, it's not. And if you're someone that thinks that way, block me, unfollow me. I hate you. I really hate you. I don't like you. I don't like people that, think that way. But anyways, back to the point. This topic of gratitude is not talked about, man. And I know this video is not going to get that many views because I'm talking about gratitude, not talking about marketing. But I'm telling you, this is one of the most important concepts of life. Gratitude will change your life. I kind of say that I don't get sad or depressed that much anymore because I feel like I've internalized, this concept of gratitude and how important it is to be grateful for the things I have. And there were two moments in my life, man. There was two moments. I still remember it. Two moments in my life where it really hit me. The topic of gratitude, the concept of gratitude really hit me. And the first topic I'm not going to talk about, and it does relate to a little bit of psychedelics. But if you guys do want me to talk about it, comment down below and I might talk about it in another video. But basically, I had this experience that made me feel grateful for everything for the first time in my life. I was very, very grateful for the smallest things. I was grateful for my parents. I was happy just to be happy, right? Just to be alive. And the second time was in Bali, right? I still remember this moment vividly. Walking down the street on Kuta Beach, right? And then this kid approaches me. These two kids approach me, my friends Sonny and Trevor, as we're walking on this beach, along this beach. These two kids run up to us, right? Show us their bracelets, and they're basically trying to sell us their bracelets, right? Didn't have any cash on me then, so I said, hey, listen, I can't help you, or I said, sorry, no money. I don't know what I said. But I remember at that moment, man, it really hit me. It really, really hit me as I saw their mom, on the side of my eyes, sitting down as well across the beach or on the street somewhere. But basically, I realized that, his mom is homeless. She basically has these two kids, and they're selling bracelets to make some money, right? And it really hit me at that point. I'm trying my best not to get emotional, but at that point, it really hit me that there's kids out there that are going to be born into situations that they can't get out of, right? At least in Canada, United States, certain countries, certain parts of the world, even if you're born homeless, or there's programs so you're not born homeless. There's number one. Also, there's situations, or there's laws, there's organizations to make sure that you don't grow up in these type of conditions, right? Even if you grow very poor, you have the opportunities to kind of go ahead and make it out, right? 50 Cent was homeless at one point. My mentor Brandon was homeless, was living on his car at one point, probably was homeless at one point, or I think he was homeless at one point. Me, I wasn't homeless, but I grew up in a pretty, poor environment. I grew up in Nepal in a mud house, and came to Canada. My mom and dad worked a, minimum wage job. But basically, back to what I was saying, I really realized that, you know, this kid might be in a position where he might just have to work like this or be on the streets for the rest of his life, because literally he's in a position where he can't do anything, right? You're in a country where there's no opportunities, or where you are born into a family where you are kind of made to work early in life. And yeah, overall, like, you can't do anything to get out of it. And even when I was in Nepal, man, you know, I grew up in a village, man, so I can see the houses. I literally seen a house made out of 4 metal sheets. You know, the wall is a metal sheet. I should say 5 for the top, the roof. But I've seen that. I've seen kids in Nepal on the streets when I'm driving to a hotel, like, try to sell me water, right, while there's traffic. And I'm trying my best not to fucking cry when I make this video, but I get emotional thinking about it, as those are times in my life where it really made me grateful for what I have, grateful for the simplest things, man. A lot of people take a lot of things for granted, and I hate those type of people. First of all, that's number one, you know. Also can't blame a lot of them, as they don't know better, but a lot of people, they complain too much. They don't take advantage of what they have. Like, you guys got to understand, a lot of the world doesn't have access to clean water, but us, we shit in clean water for convenience, right? That's just an example. Like I said, you can be born, you know, you can be homeless at one point in Canada or America, and you can make it out. However, in Nepal, man, you can be in a situation where you're in a family where, you know, they kind of make you work at age 8 or 9 because you got to support the family, right? And I saw that in Nepal. I went, you know, my uncle's wedding party. It was in a banquet hall where all the workers were kids, man. They were younger than my sister. My sister's in high school, you know. These kids were probably anywhere from 10 to 14 years old, right? And at the end of the day, it irks me. It really irks me when people waste their life away in Canada or America, because that kid that chased me with the bracelet, the kids that were working in my banquet hall, the kids that sell water bottle would kill for that opportunity, right? Would kill to have any kind of access to the opportunities that we have to. Like, you guys got to understand, man, us living in developing countries, we have so many things that we take for granted, man. Education, knowledge, right? Water, clean water, man. Access to food. I can dial some shit on my phone and get food here. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, there's so many things online you can do to make money. You don't have to do physical labor to make money here. And it really irks me. Like people here, a lot of people here really irk me on how much they complain and how much lack of gratitude they show. And, you know, one thing I always say as well is, all these kids that complain about them being depressed, them being sad, you know, always complaining about school, always complaining about these little things, I say we should ship them out to third world countries, make them live a life in third world countries for a month, and watch them complain again. Like, you know, a lot of life is actually perceptions, right? And a lot of people's perception, man, they're born into these, you know, the glorious life. They're born into food always being there. They're born into money, you know, money always being there. They're born into clean water. They're born into a nice structure. But just seeing all these developing countries, just traveling to all these, you know, I even went to Colombia, man. These guys work for pennies, bro. Like, these guys literally work for pennies, man. And you are complaining about some dumb shit. You're complaining about some, like, come on. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me, man. Stop this bullshit. And overall, it's just like, I am so irked by people that are ungrateful. Like, I really think there's a lot of people in Canada and America, man, that just lack gratitude, man. It's so sad to see, man. It's so sad to see. It's like, if only you knew how great your life was. If only you knew how luxurious your life is compared to the people in the world. You know, it's not a video where I'm just saying, yeah, you know, oh, there's a kid starving out there. But I'm just saying, like, be grateful for what you have. Like, every day, I don't get sad anymore. I don't get people that get, like, sad all the time. I'm, like, fucking happy every day. Like, I'm looking at my, so there's sunset right now, right? I'm looking at my view, like, you know, every day my friend was surprised by how I reacted to my view. I've been living here for 3 months. But my reaction to my view every day is the same. Because I'm grateful, man. This is one time out of the day where I step outside and I just, like, you know, internalize gratitude. I'm like, I'm so grateful, man. I have a place to live. I have food to eat. I have a nice family. You know, I have money. And the thing is, I'm not even talking about, like, if I wasn't in my current situation. Even if I was still a student in school, you know, at least you have the things you have. Like, Canadian government, American government won't let you, you know, or has programs so you don't end up in those type of situations where you're earning nothing, where you're on the street, right? Unless drugs, of course. If it's a drug, completely different equation. But you guys get the point. It's like, stay grateful for what you have, right? Like, a lot of times, like, we don't understand the opportunities we have. We don't understand what we're blessed with. We don't understand the things we have access to, the opportunities we have access to, right? And all this depression, all this, oh my God, my life sucks. Oh my God, I get so anxious. Oh my God, anxiety. Like, shut up. I hate when, like, especially girls. I don't know why they always complaining about this shit. Girls that go to school always complaining about school so much and complaining about life. Like, their life sucks. Your life doesn't suck. You're annoying. You're a hoe. But basically, you know, it just irks me, man. It just irks me. So I feel like I just spent the last couple of minutes saying it irks me that people are not grateful. But understand that if you're grateful for things in life, you can't be, you know, complaining about shit and be grateful, right? And I kind of use gratitude as a tool to get myself a little bit further every day. I use gratitude as a tool to make sure that I'm to make sure that every day I'm keeping myself in check. And I think that's what a lot of people lack, is after a while, when things become normal, you take things for granted. Like my condo, you know, after a while I kind of took it for granted. Some of the things I do I take for granted, but really take your time today and count your blessings, you know. A thing I do in the morning, I don't even tell anyone about it, is I wake up and I write down 20 things I'm grateful for. 20 things every day that I'm grateful for. You can't find 20 things you're grateful for? Come on. Like, come on, man. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video now. I don't even feel like talking. I feel like I got into a mode where I just got a little bit annoyed, and me even telling you guys some of the stories of like the kids in Nepal and kids in Bali, you know, gave me goosebumps in my body and really made me a little bit more grateful of life, and, you know, grateful of what I have and what I will have. And overall, like, I gotta, like, I try to make myself understand that none of this shit is like, you know, like, especially for my life at least. I don't know about you guys, and it's pretty toward the end, so majority of you are not watching this. If you are watching this, comment the word purple. By the way, I know all you guys that have been commenting, I love you, by the way. But basically, like, my life, man, I grew up in a mud house, right? 8 to 9 years of my life, I was born, you know, raised in Nepal. Had no idea I was gonna come to Canada, right? It was all through my dad. And now I'm here, went to school, you know, even though I had a pretty shitty life here, I grew up in a pretty poor environment, like, it's better than what it would have been in Nepal. And now I'm here living like a king. I have my own condo. My view is unreal. I gotta show you guys this view in a second, man. I gotta show you guys this view in a second. And overall, it's just like, every day I think to myself is like, you know, like, I'm not really, not that I'm not supposed to be here, but it's like, me even being here is like winning the lottery. So I try to, like, just take my time, be grateful for everything I have, never complain, never worry about the shit. And overall, man, I don't even want to talk no more. I know it got pretty, like, silent at the end of the video, but I guess I'm just gonna end off the video here, man. Like, if you guys have water, if you guys ate today, if you guys have a family, if you guys are not living on the street, like, you guys are blessed. You guys should be happy. You guys should take the time to appreciate it, because I think a lot of times we don't take time to appreciate the things that, you know, we do have in life. And I don't want you to be a brat. I don't want you to be these brats that are online always complaining, you know. Don't complain. Your life is good. A lot of people in America complain about how shitty America is, which makes no sense to me. It's like, you don't understand the opportunity you have compared to 99% of the world. Good job, stupid motherfucker. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a great day. Hope the new audio quality was amazing. I don't know how it is. Like, I just strapped it right here. But yeah, I have nothing more to say. I love y'all. Just been sitting here for the last 15 minutes just ranting. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. I love you all so much. You guys don't understand. And yeah, catch you guys later. Bye.